Welcome, Libra, to your love reading for September 24th to the 30th of 2018. So I do wish you a happy birthday. Your birthday is this week. Hope you enjoy it, but the energy might be intense. All right, we have a full moon on the 25th, if I'm not mistaken. That is in Aries, and that does activate your seventh house of relationships. So that does deal with other people, contracts and relationships, or your marriage that might not be working out so well. So it might be an ending or something that might happen, confrontation that you might have been moving on from throughout the weekend with someone, family, friends, your lover, or love interest. It just depends, but we'll look into the energy and see what's going on. So 10 card Celtic cross spread for you, and then we're going to just pause and come back and I'll explain what I sense. All right, for Libra and love. Whoa. So we already had that some of you might be walking away from a particular person or a situation that has not been working out, and you might just try to have fun. Same thing came out for Aries and Taurus. All right, let's see, or Libra. Okay. Okay. So Libra, as we go into the week, I feel like for many of you, you might have this two things where you truly sense a connection with somebody, either new or either from your past, and you're trying to reevaluate what's going to be good for you. And some of you might have something that you're hiding from others as well, and I feel like it's something very personal to you, and I feel like you don't want it to come out in the open, so you stick on the low, or you might not really communicate how you might be feeling. It's something that others might judge you for. They might condemn you for, or the fact that others might not agree with what you might be doing or who you might be into. It just depends there. So I feel like you really don't want to be bothered in some way. You do, but you don't. You have that kind of aura to you this week, I feel, for some of you out there. So there is this attraction, deep attraction to someone. You might dream about this person, you might think about them, you might speak to them in secret, you might speak to them while you're around the home or in a house, or away from your current love interest or romantic partner in some way. But I feel like there's a deep attraction to somebody, and I feel like some of you may have ran into this person by coincidence, or you feel like it's something that was destined to happen, or an incident or anything like that that came about maybe last week or throughout the weekend that may have surprised you, could have shocked you, could have brought you some pleasant moments, and sometimes it may have been some tense situations as well, I feel, because it was something that kind of threw you off course. And then as you come into the week, I feel like you might have anxieties, or you might be doubting your own perception in some way for some of you out there. So it does seem to be a decision about how you're going to choose to deal with a certain matter, or a revelation or something that happened, or some kind of information that you received. I feel like the person that you might be dealing with, they either want to get married to you, they want to spend time with you, or that particular person might be already spoken for, and even though there's an attraction there, there's nothing that you can do this week as well. So I feel like you might be trying to communicate, you might be doing different things, and some of you might be mourning from a love interest, or someone in a family that may have passed on. That might be something that some of you are going through. So I feel like there's this talk about that. There could be some kind of conversations about that could be happening this week. And also the energy of, it seems like if you see death and you see the Queen of Pentacles, to me sometimes that can indicate that two people are talking about some kind of ending that's taking place, either you and someone else, or another person that you're dealing with and waiting on. And some of you are definitely needing to free yourself. You have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. I didn't say that by accident, it just kind of came out, but I saw the card as well just now, and I feel like that is part of you removing yourself, trying to just embrace who you are, who you want to be, what you want to do, and remove yourself from something that's not really satisfying you emotionally, especially if you want to be your true self, but you might hide it because of how others might think about you. And I feel like that's part of what's going on, especially if you have a new love relationship, or there's especially if there's some kind of, when I see the Wheel of Fortune, you see the Page of Cups, where you might have a gift or a talent or something that you would like to express. You can't really be yourself, or you're in love with someone, and it could be a male-male relationship, female-female relationship. It just depends. Transgender relationship. It just depends on what you could be going through. But some of you might hold on to what you're used to. You know, how people might have judged you in the past, but it's a new paradigm, it's a new day, and you might have a new experience that's coming about. But for some of you, there's still holding on to someone that you might need to let go of, so it might be tough, or holding on to a stance that you might have, that's pretty hard. Holding on to a grudge, a memory, a particular person or place, that might be an issue. So I feel like there's either a move, thinking about relocating, needing to relocate and move from someone that you might be living with right now, who could be a wife or a husband, a boyfriend, girlfriend, because it's not the right thing to be happening. Even if you're not intimate with that particular person, you might, it's not respectful to your new love interest or potential romantic partner. So that might be something that you're going through. So some of you do have a decision to make. You're contemplating it. You're trying to figure out the right person to let in on a certain secret. Someone might know what's going on, but they don't say anything. You know, they don't reveal things. So that's the secret between you and that particular person, someone that you might feel very comfortable with. So playfulness as well says to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So I definitely feel like if you don't feel like you can do everything that you want to do right now, part of what you can do is enjoy yourself. I feel like that's been a theme for a lot of the signs so far. So I hope that the messages did help out in some way. So someone would love to be around you. They might be around you, but they aren't really able to just yet because they're going through a process of renewal, such as you are as well. So some of you might have an issue with removing yourself from a past person or scenario. All right. So much love, much light. I hope that the messages helped. And you can always go to the website, psychicloveheals.com, to schedule something for you. All right. Have a good one.